Hey Sag, welcome seekers. Happy early birthday to those of you who celebrate at the end of November. Welcome to the shift. And this will be your reading for the next month. I just spent maybe 10-15 minutes sitting on the floor of my closet space. Not that there is no room for me to sit. I could have sat on my bed, on my couch, my dining table, but no, I sat there on the floor staring. And I had this nihilistic sense of exhaustion when it comes to hope. And indeed, hope is exhausting. It takes energy, it takes faith, it takes constantly keeping your head above water. It takes pushing through the reality in way of seeing a potential better one. That takes a lot of effort. And then it makes me realize that being exhausted by hope isn't as nihilistic as much as it is, ironically, maybe hopeful, because it made me think of how what isn't exhausting, as opposed to hope, is action. Rather than hoping for spirit, for the collective, for that person, for that thing, to see you, to give you, to allow you, to not block you, to believe in you, all the things to happen to you, whatever it is that you have your hope set on. If you just don't do that, just do what you can do for yourself, for whatever it needs, for whatever it is that you need or want, then not only that you don't get exhausted by hope, you also don't need it. Because you just make things better. And isn't that ironically what the purpose of hope is? Getting things to be better. We hope for things to be better. We hope for something better, whatever that is. But if we make it better, then we have fulfilled the purpose of hope without needing to go through the exhaustion of hope, of hoping. And I get not everything can be improved and not everything can be done. But then that only further confirms how you just exhaust yourself with hoping for something that you can't change or can't have. And sometimes you can't have it because the world is unjust. Sometimes you can't have it because there's something better out there for you that you can't quite see yet. And that rejection is protection, delay is for the better, and all that jazz. So hoping for something to improve that you can improve is useless when you can just go and improve it. Hoping for something that can't be improved is useless because it will just exhaust you and it won't do any good. It's very hard for you to accept because you are the sign of positivity and optimism and hope, and everything that is impossible is actually possible, and it kind of goes against your go-to mode. But maybe, Saggy, just maybe, or any seeker that can relate to this, maybe it's exactly what you need. Maybe what you need right now isn't hope. Maybe what you need right now is rest. Emotionally, spiritually, energetically, mentally. Rest from the prayer, from the manifestation, from the planning, from the conversations with spirit, of what it is you want, need, believe in, hope for. Just sit on the floor in a corner in your home that makes you feel weirdly safe and let it go. Maybe that is the most hopeful thing you can do for yourself. Give yourself a chance to recoup, to recover, to generate more energy that you have been depleted of because it's been so challenging and so negative and so scary. So it required so much hope. And that just, it didn't make things better. It just exhausted you further. Sometimes we just need to take a breath and do the things, do what you can do, improve that project, go out on that date, fix your hair up, learn that thing, read that book, take that class. Yeah, all of those things, but do them in a most present way where you're just in that thing, you're just doing the thing, you're just learning the thing, you're just connecting with that person or thing. And there's no ulterior, alter ego, hopeful agenda of something to come of it, become of it. Maybe letting life be is the positive, healthy, strong thing to do. Maybe it's not swimming and pushing against the waves as opposed to surrendering to them and let their divinity guide you to somewhere you could never even imagine, you could never even hope for. Letting those streams of consciousness that are so broader and more powerful than we can ever fathom teach us, show us. In a way, hoping for things to happen our way, the way we envision them, the way we see them, the way we want them, isn't as godly and sweet as it is vain. Hey, I've been shuffling, and now and now that I've rest my case, inspired by my closet, Lovers and the Two of Cups. Now that is romantic. No need for hope. It just is. This is soulmate love. This is mutual, reciprocating, meant to be kind of encounter, connection, soul contract. When it's already inked into the divine blueprint, there's absolute no need of exhausting yourself with hope. It just is. Because, see, hoping for something contradicts the existence of something. And in a way, it just pushes it away. Because you're hoping for something, hence you're in deprivation, you're in lack of it. That's why you need to hope in the first place. And if you're in deprivation, that's what you echo. So, ironically, by hoping for something, you're pushing it away. Tricky thing, hope, huh? It's one of our most precious aspects of humanity. holding on to hope. We've really mystified it when it's an absolute contradiction to knowing, hence having. So, let me enable your well-needed rest. It's already inked in gold, inked with gold, into the divine blueprint of your life. There is a love larger than life for you. It's already yours. All you have to do is allow it. To just let it. And then it will come. Or it will be. Nine of Pentacles. So, focus on knowing that which is right in front of you, that is positive and that you have. That beautiful piece of furniture that you're so happy to have. That yummy snack in your cabinet. That wonderful, well-written show that you're watching now. The way you look today, because you really nailed it with your outfit. That thing you said yesterday that made everyone be like, oh, yeah. Put your absolute focus and attention on those things. And without you even noticing, the grapes will be ripe. And just an FYI, you can be yourself, free and independent, and in a healthy, reciprocative relationship. Love doesn't contradict your success and your expression in the world, quite the opposite. If it does, consider, is this love? So don't feel like you need to choose between this and that, because it's this and that. Seven of Pentacles and Page of Wands. Some of you, this makes you think about something that fit all of this that I'm saying, and yet maybe you skipped it, maybe you didn't see it for what it is, maybe you thought it wasn't enough, maybe you were so blinded by hope that you missed out on the thing that was right in front of you. Maybe it's this person. So now with these cards, I'm starting to feel like it could be someone you already know, that you've maybe made a choice in the past to be without them, to be single, to have your freedom, allegedly, because you thought it was either this or that. And now there's a level of disappointment or regret. It's not too late, Knight of Wands. All you have to do is go for it. A simple action. A text, a call, a visit, whatever is appropriate to the situation. But a movement needs to be taken. If you'll sit and dwell, nothing will come of it. To radically hope is to act. No offense on active waiting. Patience is a virtue. Respect to the nature of things and to the evolution of things is a virtue. As you live, you learn how to decipher between the two. It's a growth process. Show Saggy more. Okay, it was the Empress that flipped, but then she flipped back, so. Okay, and instead, Ten of Swords chose to come out. You gotta ride straight into that sweet, sweet ending of whatever broken hope, broken promises, failures, heartaches, disappointments. Just ride straight through that battlefield with your past selves laying there on the ground, bloody. You are not these drafts of you anymore. You are riding a horse, free and strong. Don't stop to look at them. Let them go away. Let them die. Release them with love. These versions of you that didn't get what they wanted. To be fair, they may have been too hopeful. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Six of Pentacles. This just strengthens the narrative of the message of being grateful for what you have, for what you receive, for the blessings that you do have, and focus all your energy on that, and that will manifest more blessings. Don't think about the things that you want to have. Think about the things you have. The Hierophant. 3 Taurian cards on the table. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. There is a place for you. It's a physical, geographical place. I don't know if it's a school, a place of worship, an after, I was about to say after school curriculum, but I don't think you're in school. I mean, okay. Something that you do for a hobby that you're a part of, that welcomes you in this month. I'm picking up on charity work, so maybe you are volunteering somewhere in a place that gives to the needy and helps the poor or something, and it gives you a sense of purpose and pride. It's like you reconnect with some aspects of yourself through this place. Could be a teacher, it doesn't have to be a place. I'm picking up on like knowledge, studies. Could be any form of study, and could be a form of spiritual study. I don't know, it will play out differently for you. You are the sign that rules faith and houses of worship, right? So maybe you're finding yourself in one. Some of you might be receiving payments from either from an institution or a governmental program. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. You will receive something that will be very helpful for you financially. I don't know if it's compensation for something or a refund, or there's some form of there's financial assistance of some sort. So you might be on the receiving end, on the giving end. If you're on the receiving end, it's not necessarily like a charity thing. I think it's like compensation for something. Um, Balancing of the scale. Maybe you gave too much or you lost something and now it's like being corrected. So that's good. That's really great news. Bottom of the deck, the sun. That's nice. Anything else? This is the third knight on the table. Knight of Swords and Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, then Knight of Swords. Huh. There's something to do with women, with femininity, or with female beauty that is coming in. I don't know if there's a level of protecting it. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Something with protecting femininity, protecting um, womanhood, or things that have to do with feminine energy, like intuition, sensitivity, empathy. Um, Maybe it's women's rights. Maybe you're working at a place or a part of a group or something like that, and there's something to do with women that is coming to the forefront that needs to be addressed or protected, or something to do with equal pay, possibly. So if you are on the decision making side, be sure to have, everyone, receive equal pay, that there's no discrepancies there, because then that could come back and bite you. So if there's like two people in the same position or something, and the man makes more and the woman makes less, if it's like a company you own or anything like that, maybe you want to correct it ahead of time, ahead of being forced to correct it. Because if it comes from you, it's more virtuous and it's the right thing to do. So it's very specific, but it can play out in different ways. Anything that have to do with equality of women is coming through very strongly, and kind of being the knight that, that defends them or stands up for them. So if you're a woman, you might find yourself standing up for your right as a woman or for other women's rights. And if you're a man, you might find yourself in a position um, where you are positioned to do so for a woman or for women. Okay. Do it from a place of love. Do it from a place of respect. Oh my goodness. Do it from a place of desire. Be the protector. So this is for the masculine Saggies out there. Be the protector of the divine feminine, of the priestess, of the mystical woman, of the woman. I'm just giving fancy words for the same, we do have a lot of knights here, and then we have a queen, and we have the high priestess and the Hierophant again. Who had Libra had the Hierophant and the High Priestess come out, and also had two aces. So maybe you want to watch the reading for Libra. Um, so this could be this, this inked love affair, romance, soul bond, soul contract. This is very like soul contract, um, between two very spiritual beings or very wise beings. You don't have to necessarily be in the spiritual field, but if you embed spirituality and truth and honor into whatever it is that you do, then you're a part of it. Um, but this bring okay. So what's coming through here, because we have so many knights and a queen and the high priestess, so Tiferet is the sixth count, the sixth Phira in the tree of life, in the Kabbalah Jewish tree of life. And it represents beauty. It's ruled by Venus or Aphrodite, and it represents feminine sweetness and beauty, both of the soul and of the body. It's exterior and interior beauty all around. Um, but also the beauty of kindness and generosity and empathy. So the knights represents that sphere, and then we have the ace of cups and the queen of cups and the high priestess. It's very much that, so maybe either someone is called to defend you, to be your protector if you're a woman, and if you're a man, then you're called to be a protector of a woman, to show up for her. It's pretty beautiful, I must say. So there's a lot of magic in this reading. I'm really enjoying these energies. Faith is coming through really strong. Faith, magic, belief system, from the esoterica to religion and anywhere in between, wherever you find yourself on that spectrum. With respect, I'm saying it. You just had a new moon solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse in your 12th house in Scorpio, um, at the end of October. And I think that really opened up the floodgates of your connection to the divine. It may have, um, plucked out some sort of blockage that you had there. And could be that this act of defense and resistance in the name of women's honor, or this specific woman's honor, um, is what will either karmically or energetically also kind of further open that portal, that gate. Okay, it's beautiful. There is a marriage here. There's a marriage between, or a commitment, or a coming together, a union between two very loving individuals. This is big love. Two aces, two of cups, high priestess, hierophant, the lovers. This is incredibly meaningful. It gives you a sense of purpose, gives you a sense of renewed faith. You don't need hope anymore. It's like, this is big. I love this. Okay, thank you for being here. Study tarot with me right here. Be sure to utilize your electronic, powerful, divine thumbs to give this video the like, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Right here is where you study tarot. Bye.